Hello and welcome back to the Global Capital Network's West Coast Wall Street Awards Banquet here in beautiful Newport Beach, California. We're very pleased you've joined us. I'm Charlie Wright, and we're here with John Carroll, CEO of Purify Fuel out of Houston, Texas. John, welcome to the banquet.
Hey, thank you for having me. I look forward to presenting.
Okay, so John, give us some of your background here. Very interesting. You've been involved with startups and you've got a background and experience in handling growth.
Yeah, so I've done both. At first, I was with some very large high-tech companies. Probably the best known is Dell Computer. I worked in sales generation and sales management with them, and then I went off and I've done startups since then. Purify Fuel is my third, so I kind of feel like I bring both big company sales growth experience as well as I have had my fill of goods and bad things that have occurred with startup companies.
So tell us here, John, about the firm and what does Purify Fuel do for whom?
So Purify Fuel is a nanotechnology-based clean diesel fuel additive. We help customers reduce fuel usage. We reduce emissions, both particulate matter and soot, and we keep the engines healthier and make them last longer.
So who are we know who the end user is, but who are your clients or customers? Are they the big fuel companies? Are they the end consumer? Who do you sell to?
We sell to the very largest consumers of diesel. The U.S. Department of Defense, railroads, mining companies, big yacht companies, etc.
Okay, and you're here on a capital raise. That's what this banquet is all about here. And you're a speaker, a presenter here at the banquet or conference. Tell us, what are you speaking about?
I'm just trying to get everybody, in tune with the idea that this technology actually exists. There's a lot of people out there that sell kind of like snake oils. This is a very high technology, nanotechnology driven, science-based thing. We have a lot of very experienced people on the team, former head of R&D for Caterpillar, former vice president for British Petroleum, a project manager from NASA. There's a lot of good people that are working hard, and we can do two things. We can help our clients be cleaner and much better to the environment while they save money.
So tell us about the offering.
The offering is almost complete. We've raised about $800,000 of a $1.25 million convertible note. The note's pretty standard. It's a 8% interest-bearing note that upon round A converts at a 20% discount. And it's got a pretty low, I'd say extremely low, $2.5 million pre-money cap.
And tell us a little here about the people involved, because we all know the most important thing in a new endeavor, especially, are the people.
Yeah, we have some really great people. We have, the founder actually has 40 plus years experience selling billions of dollars of technology to the federal government. The chairman is the former general manager of the R&D group at Caterpillar. Our CFO was the executive vice president of electromotive diesel. Our VP of sales was VP of sales for BP Castro. So we have a really strong team, and things are moving around very well.
And tell us, John, why do you and everyone else there think that this endeavor will work?
Well, because the technology is proven both in real world and in the universities. The time is right. People are concerned about global warming. They're concerned about harmful emissions. We're getting phone calls right now from everything from refiners, to coal miners that want to burn greener. And they also at the same time like the fact that they can do it with us, reduce their emissions 40 to 60% while saving money. I mean, it's kind of a win-win for everybody.
Sounds great. So John, final words, do you have a website that people can find out more?
Yeah, it's www.purifyfuel.com, or if you're really interested, just give me a phone call at area code 949-842-6159. Remember, I travel a lot, so once in a while I will go to sleep.
John, you're allowed to sleep at least occasionally here. So, John, thank you very much for taking time out from the banquet here and sharing your thoughts with us here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, we've been talking with John Carroll, CEO of Purify Fuel, here at the Global Capital Network's West Coast Wall Street Awards Banquet in Newport Beach, California, and we will be right back.